Welcome back. Well, the Illinois General Assembly has recessed for the spring term after passing a budget, but the big issue that agriculture wanted was not included.
We're going to be turning now to From the Farm. Our ag reporter Stu Ellis is joining us in the studio. Good morning, Stu. Can you tell us more about what happened?
Well, the Family Farm Preservation Act was designed to overhaul the estate tax on farms, which frequently requires substantial amounts of land to be sold to pay the tax. But it was not called for a Senate vote at the end of the session because of the concern that it would reduce the state tax revenue at this point when the state of Illinois needed money. Representative Charlie Meyer, a farmer from Oakville, the top Republican on the House Ag Committee, opposes the whole concept of the estate tax.
They talk about the state losing money. How much does the state lose every time another family moves out of the state of Illinois and goes somewhere else? We have a lot of farmers who hit retirement and they moved out of state, so they get the inheritance tax off the farm. So they're no longer adding onto their house. They're no longer buying groceries, buying cars, getting everything else that they need, refrigerators. That money is lost to the state of Illinois too. They're not buying gas every week because they don't live here. They're not paying income tax to the state of Illinois. They've moved out to try to protect the farm from the inheritance tax. So we're losing revenue. So when you look at this, it's not going to be the big loss. We have paid taxes on the money that's paid for that farm our entire life. Every year we have to go and pay taxes. We pay real estate taxes, we pay income taxes. That's what's paid for that farm. That farm is a member of the family, and it needs to be kept in the family, not have to be sold because somebody died. That's ridiculous that it's being taken away, and these families' future is being taken away with it.
One of the primary lobbyists for agriculture is Liz Brown, and she attributed the failure of the bill to the process.
I think there were a lot of issues in the mix. It's something that, even though it had been talked about a lot, it had not been brought into the budgeteers meeting. And so that's something that at the end of the day, it has to be brought to the table. Even though there were a lot of legislative support, it has to really get inside those budget meetings. And I don't think it really was able to penetrate that because there hadn't been enough work around the budgeteers. I think moving forward, that's something that we will pivot and spend more time educating the folks that are in the budgeteer meetings on it. We had a lot of great support from Senator Dave Kaler, of course, Senator Doris Turner, and other folks like that, but it really didn't make it to the leaders' table, which is where it really needs to there at the end of session.
Do you see as the future of that legislation? Will it come back?
I hope that we will get it back. I just don't know why there should be a tax on dying. You know, that's what it is. They're taxing you because you died, and you've already paid the taxes on it. So it's wrong, and it's costing the state of money every time another one of these families move out of the state. The wealthiest families are the ones that move out so they don't have to pay inheritance tax.
It's doubtful that Charlie Meyer is going to get his wish because it's going to take a sea change in the state legislature to give up that revenue from the estate tax. But agriculture is going to continue to push that Family Farm Preservation Act all the way till the cows come home.
Stu, thank you so much. You always know how to work in our word of the day.
You can, of course, find more on these segments and all others. Just head to our website at WCIA.com.